Hello YouTube, this is Keith Kevin Ken. How you doing? How you doing? It's time again for the knife of the day. This is a special day. I am recording 3 videos featuring 4 brand new knives from Spyderco. I don't want to wait. I'm not spreading them over 3 days. I want to get them on YouTube and I want you guys to see them. I picked them up at the front desk this morning. They didn't have the mail sorted last night after work, early morning, and so you're kind of seeing them while I see them. It's perfect for the knife of the day. 3 of them. That's why I ask you to subscribe and then hit that bell for notifications so you don't miss these. I'm probably going to have these 3 just sit there for the next 2 or 3 days. But I want to get them all out to you, okay? So if you haven't seen my other one, the other 2 new videos will be the Spyderco Paramilitary 2 with Maximet steel. That's brand new. And I have 2 new Spyderco, what do they call them? Square head knives that just came out. I love the little square head knife. So we'll talk about those 2 in a video. So check out all 3 videos. But the knife of the day, I'm grinning. You guys can't see it, but I'm grinning. Is a continuation of a series of knives that I adore. I am a huge Spyderco knife series guy. I have all 16 of the Spyderco Copas. It's on the playlist. Go check them out. The best little gentleman folders you'd ever want to see. I'm a huge fan of the Sage series. And the 3rd series that I'm a huge fan of is the Spyderco Chaparral series. This, my friends, is the brand new knife. It's the Spyderco Chaparral. I'm calling it 6 because it's the 6th knife in the series, and this is a special one, and I'll tell you why. So first, let's talk about the Chaparral series. That is Spyderco's Gentleman Folder series. I think since the Copa series, which they discontinued years and years and years ago, this is where they really wanted to make the best gentleman's folder. They have focused now on the Chaparral series as the best folder. It started with Chaparral 1, which is carbon fiber on G10. 2, which is all titanium with a kind of a nice texture on it. The one thing about this series is they all have the exact same profile. It's the scales that change. This is 3, and they have like this stepped up 3D pattern on the titanium scales. Each and every one of them have CTS, XHP steel. They all have full flat ground blades. This is the stepped up version, but blue anodized as well. It looks like a whole different knife, doesn't it? That's why I call it a different knife. I think Spyderco just calls it number 3 plus or something. I don't know, like Apple. And then the most recent before this one, this Spyderco, and I can't even pronounce the scales, but just a wonderful smooth scale. It's like 3D looking, just a wonderful scale. That's the series. This is the brand new knife. I'm going to get them out of the way so it doesn't mess up with my focusing. Okay? So they are so nice, wonderful little gentleman folders. There are a couple of problems with them, and I'll tell you what they are, and this solves those problems. And Spyderco knows it. The one problem with these wonderful Chaparrals, they're smaller knives. I'll compare it to the Delica and the Sage 2 at the end of this so you see the size differences. The problem is those little gentleman folders are expensive. Very, very expensive. Seriously. I mean, they approach, I don't think they equal, but they approach a small Chris Reeve Sabinza 21 price. So that was a problem. And with all that titanium, I don't think they're heavy at all, actually, because they're so small. But they are heavier because you have the titanium on them. This solves all those problems. So I told you, same profile. You have the Spyderco leaf-shaped blade with that wonderful CTS XHP steel, full flat ground. It's a slicer that you wouldn't believe. Just a wonderful gentleman's folder. It's 2.8 inches. Now remember, all of them have this profile. 2.8 inches. So it's already under the 3-inch. And then with that 50-50 choil, even in a small knife like this, the edge is 2.4 inches. Just under 2.4 inches. Total 6.4 inches. It's a small knife. Real nice though. And this, the lightest Chaparral was 2.5 ounces. That was Chaparral 1 with the carbon fiber on top of G10. This is lighter steel. I mean, this is still even lighter because of what makes it really special is the FRN scales, the fiberglass reinforced nylon scales. It's light, about 2 ounces, close to 2 ounces. Now, like I said, the big change, really every single knife that is released for the Chaparral series changes because of the scales. They all have this really nice back lock. Spyderco has really designed their back lock nice. You hear it flip on real nice. It has the wire clip. Every single one of them have the wire clip. The FRN scales, though, really lighten it up. It has that great grip on it, and it lowers the cost. I can't give you the cost right now. You'll have to check it out on whatever your favorite website. By the way, another shout out. I'm going to shout out on all these 3 new knives to who I call my godfathers, the Omaha knives folks. I pay for each and every one of these. Being a part of the collector's series is an expensive endeavor. You have to be really a Spyderco freak, but it has to go through an authorized dealer. They don't just handle these knives. They handle Chris Reeve knives, whatever. This is not a commercial, but I just need to let you guys know, my friends. Man, I had never met them. Haven't talked to them online. I mean, I haven't talked to them on the phone, but they are the most responsive folks ever. And I buy my knives from a lot of places. So if you want to try someone out, try Omaha Knives. You know, I shout out all the places I buy knives from, but they really are good. Go check them out. Tell them Kevin from Keith Kevin Ken gave them a shout out. All right, there you have it. It's so special. I'll tell you, I took it out of the box, and it's so nice, small, compact. It feels great as FRN scales. I never thought of FRN scales for this series because of the great materials, a lot of titanium, everything, the 3D kind of molded stuff that I really like. I work in an office. I like carrying those knives. But this, folks, is really nice. And I always thought they were expensive. They were. I think to make them, they were expensive with all those materials. They keep the good blade steel, but the FRN really shaves the price down. I think Spyderco knew that they had a great series, but they also knew that a lot of people weren't buying them because of the cost. So they really wanted to give you something that most people could afford. That's the Chaparral. I'm calling it Chaparral. Did I say 6? Let's see, 1, 2, 3. Chaparral number 6, the most recent Chaparral, just came out. Go check it out if you like real small knives, gentlemen folders. Light, 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 light. There's the Sage 2. There's the Delica. And in the middle is the Chaparral. I always say the Chaparral series is the Sage, is to me, the small brother of the Sage series. Just not as well known. It's time to get known with the Chaparrals. Hey, if you enjoy this series of the knives of the day, don't forget to thumb it up. Let me know. Keeps me excited and doing this every morning before I run off to work. Also, don't forget to hit that subscribe button. And once you do, that really helps me, by the way. Once you do, hit the notifications bell. That way, some people are going to see one video and forget that I just posted 3 of them because they won't get the notifications. They're a pain, I know. I have over 100 notifications for people because every now and then I'll see someone, I go, oh, I thought I was subscribed to them. I am, but I never did a notification. I haven't seen their videos for months, so please do that. We're going to continue this series. Oh, man, it's good sharing these knives with you, especially when I've just get them and they're brand new. You guys have a perfect day. Keep those pockets full. Hey, take good care of yourselves. Goodbye.